guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, I'm starting to do the tub. So I changed this out and put the new tow bar on. So yeah, last night after I got home, I got stuck into it and took out the tub liner and whatnot and the drawers. So as you can see, it's all dusty and a little worn out, but it should come out easy enough. So I just got to take out a couple bolts. So I think I'll take out them front ones, and then just underneath there's a few things here and there like wiring and stuff, so easy enough to do. So just stuck into that now. It's only about 35 degrees, so that's not going to be fun. So here's what it is. So I've got to get under there now. As I said, do the wiring, take them out, just stuff like that, take the number plate off and stuff. So yeah, should have it off by this afternoon sometime. So the next step that you want to do is take the brake light assembly out. So as you can see, it's just a screw in there and screw in there. It pops off and just undo your plugs in the back. I'll show you on this side. So with mine, the reverse light, it's hooked up to the reverse thing in the dash. Otherwise you can just unplug that and it comes out. But as you can see, the previous owners put wires in here for brake light for the canopy, and also had a light in there for night time. So not all of Tritons look like this, but as you can see, it's just pull that through there like that. Normally you can just unplug that and it all comes out. So hopefully it makes sense on camera. As you can see, that's all the wiring in that. Underneath the back of the tub. So I'll show you one of the clips. So that white clip there, you got about about 10 of them along the back of it or so. So that just holds it up in the little holes up there. Trying to talk and there's birds going above me. So anyway, yeah, so that's all the wiring loose under there. So you just got to go into the back of the headlight assembly, like in. I'll show you when we get up there, but you just undo that and it should all come out, hang down the bottom. I'm pretty sure that is all that you need to undo to get the tub off. So I'll get back up now and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so we're back up at the top, and there we can see it. There's a little clip in there. Yeah, you can't really see it, but I'll just describe it for you anyway. But down there, end of my finger, there's a clip. So just undo that, and both sides, and the wires should pop down the bottom. So I get my screwdriver. Oh, I've got to take that out. That's a reverse sensor that the previous owner put in here. So I'll cut all that out in a second, and I will come back and I'll show you all the wires hanging down. So as you can see, there's that's all the wiring. So your tow bar harness, your light harness for both sides, and your number plate light harness. So that's pretty much all you got to undo. So the next step I've got to do now is go in and disconnect that. So I'll open it up, disconnect it. There's a cable in there, which I'll show you in a second. And once that's undone, that's another thing. And then you just start getting under there, take your plastics off, a couple plastic screws there, and then you got brackets and stuff under there. Once that's all done, you can start undoing the body mounts in there, over there. So I've got the plastic cover out now. So it's a couple plastic clips and screws. So there's about 8 or 9 of them, so there's quite a few. And it just exposes the back of the fuel filler. And then just now, I'm going to take this bracket off. So there's a bolt there and just a bolt in there, so they're a 12mm. So I'll undo them now and I will see you in a second. So that's the bracket off now. So that's all you got to do under here for now. So I just got to go around the other side, take the covers off the other side, and then after that I should be able to start taking the bolts and that out, which hold it on. But I'll double check everything There's a little clip up there which you got to take off. That's the release cable, I'm guessing. So I've got to take that off, so I'll do that now. And just double check everything and make sure I take it all off properly, so yeah, I can lift the whole tub off and don't have anything caught and get in the way. Alright, so I'm up to taking out the mounts and stuff. Pretty sure these aren't meant to come out, so I don't know what they're for. I'll jump underneath and I'll have a look and see where these mounts are. Right, so something I've been working on for the last hour or so, even snapping a bloody screwdriver in the holes. Just up here, let me see it, on each side there's a couple of them. So that, I thought they were the mounting points. Stupid me, I should have got under here and had a better look. I'll chuck the camera under there for you. You can see it, but that's one of the mounting holes. So what I've been trying to take out must be to hold the tub liner down or something, because yeah, it's not what I thought it was. So it's wasted a couple of hours. Yeah, just snapping my tool and having to go get another one, but here's what it is. So what I have to do now is just up there underneath that mount. I'll point to it. So just under there, there's a bolt. So hopefully that up there doesn't turn. So hopefully that's gonna hold it. So I'll just take the bolt out. So I think there's about four to six of those, and then yeah, it should be loose. So yeah, if you're doing this yourself, just jump under and have a look before you start doing these sort of things, because yeah, as I said, I wasted a bit of time trying to get them out, thinking that they were mounting screws when they're not. So yeah, as you can see, there's one at the back, one there, and then I don't see it, there's another one there I think, and then two at the front. So that might be 8 of them, so 4 per side. So when you get up to this bit here, this last hole, the last bolt at the back I should say, it needs to be a deep socket. I've tried to put a normal socket on wherever it is, so that's 17mm, so I normally had that on the other ones, got it out, but this one's pretty high up and there's a lot of thread under the bolt. You need a deep socket, so I had to go out and spend more money to get longer sockets. So when you're doing this, just maybe you need a deep socket for the back, otherwise you won't get it off. So I'll crack that one off now. I've already got this one off over there. I lucky enough to get a spanner on it, so this one it started to strip, so I need a socket on it. So yeah, get going and hopefully get the tub off in the next hour or so, and then give it a wash and everything, like underside a wash and everything, and then yeah, day 2 tomorrow, putting the other one on, tow bar on, and having fun. So I think that's going to be about it that I have to take off. I've only got the 2 front bolts still in there. They're loose. I've got to drive it around the corner, so I don't want it to come off too early, but as you can see, you don't need to take them out like I thought. The mount's underneath, so pretty much when you look at it, underneath there's a mount there pretty much, and a mount there, so on both sides, and then you get 2 front ones, that's it. You get wiring, and that's about it. So I'll wait for it to cool down a bit, and I'm going to drive out to the back paddock and drop this one off. Don't really care much about it, so I can stand it on the back. Try not to damage the flares, because I might have to use them again down the track. So they're in good condition, so I might as well keep them. And, yeah, the rest of it's pretty shit, so that's always been smashed. That was I thought when I got it, so always hated that. Let me see it. That's where I hit the tree, New Year's. So it's seen a few things. Once I get it out there, I'm just going to pull that off. It's just a little hard to get under there with the tool. So yeah, so wait for it to cool down a bit, drive it out the back, dump this off, and then I'll bring it back and pressure wash it, clean underneath it. I've got some wiring to do. So I've got a 12 thick cable under there from the previous owner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably in the new tub drill a hole or something through here, and yeah, well, up the front I think there's a hole somewhere. I'll double check it, but anyway, so I'll run the wires, and when I put the tub liner back in, I'll put a plug just there. So I put 12 volt to that, an Anderson plug for my compressor and all that. So saves lifting out the bonnet every time, and yeah, it's been a pain in the ass. So yeah, I've also decided I'm going to put the drawers back in, as yeah, I lost a lot of space. So with the drawers in, it sits about there, so you can't really put much there. So they're not going back in, so they're up for sale now. So if they're still up by the time this video comes out, you want them, make an offer, and they could be yours. So as I said, sit back and wait for it to cool down a bit and go rip this off. Right, so as you can see, I've got the tub off now. So I took that around the back of the property and dumped it off. So I'll clean all this up now while it's off. So you see it's full of mud and whatnot. And over there's a few wires and that I need to address. Clean that up a bit, just go through it all. There's a few wires in there for the old reverse sensor thingy. So I'll get rid of that. So yeah, give me something to do for the rest of the day. So as you can see, it's not too much in there. I'll drop the tyre down as well so I can get in there properly and clean everything. And then before I put the tray on, I might put the tow bar on. Might make it easier, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's back of the ute without a tub on it. And you can see the tailgate's over there, so that's going as well. That's seen a tree or two, that thing. And yeah, so if you ever wondered, those switches there, they're for your ABS lights and all that, I think. Your traction, your ABS I should say, so I don't have traction control. That's my diff breather kit, so I just took the cap off of that, the hose in there, it's been good since. And that one up there is for your diff lock and all that. So on a GLX-R model you have a diff lock, and I think it's under here, there'll be another bracket, so under there it's where the compressor goes for the rear locker. So yeah, so what I'll do now is, as I said, drop the tyre down, give the whole thing a bath, clean it up, and get ready to put the new tub on tomorrow, and then put the tow bar on and whatnot, and see how it goes. So that was a quick little wash. You don't have to really go too hard with it. I just got a brush and then just got a bit of the mud stuff off it. The back of here was just covered in mud, and it's just going to get dirty again anyway, first time I take it out, but it's just good to give it a clean while you can. And didn't mention that, that's the fuel filler. Make sure you cover that, otherwise you might get water in it and you don't want that. So if you own an MN, it pays to just have a look around here as well on both sides, see if it's cracked or anything. It hasn't been overloaded or anything, so this one should be right, but just pays to have a look if you can. And yeah, just keep the maintenance up and you should be right. Don't overload it, and it shouldn't snap or anything. Seen a few of them, but yeah, they're just idiots overloading them, so yeah, what do you expect? Let it dry now, and then I'll start on the wiring tomorrow, and then put the tub on, and yeah, hopefully be driving in the next 24 hours. Alright, so it's day 2 now. As you can see, I got the tub on. It wasn't the best of fun to put it on. in 33-degree heat in the sunshine. Yeah, 2 of us got it on, so yeah, just got to finish bolting it on now. Put the lights and that back in, wiring. And I'll probably just leave this like this for now. And next weekend I get stuck into it. And, put the liner back in, fill in some holes and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much too hot to do anything today, so just take it easy. So I might put the rear bar on later. I'll see how that goes, I guess. So I'm slowly getting there now. Put the tail lights in. Get the fuel filler all hooked up again. Plastic covers back in, just stuff like that. It's all bolted down now and everything. So what I'm up to now is I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm going to go get the rear bar from out the backyard and start putting it on. So yeah, it's got a bit of weight to it, so I'll probably take 2 hours to put on. So yeah, go do that now, whack it on, and hopefully it lines up and it goes on easy enough, and should have it on the next hour or so. So I've got all the lights and stuff on now. You can see I got the rear bar in the back. I was going to put it on tonight, but can't really be bothered, so take it down with me tomorrow, put it on. You have a forklift and everything there, so make it easy to put on. So that's just one strap holding it down, and it's not going anywhere. So as I said, we've got a forklift down there, so yeah, work smarter, not harder. So I'll do that before I come home tomorrow. Shouldn't take too long to do. So yeah, so I will see you tomorrow. Probably won't film putting it on because I don't really want to film in the shed. There's a few things in there that doesn't need to be seen or whatnot. So I finally got the bar on. So it's a couple of days later now since you saw that last clip. So I got it on about 2-3 days ago. As you see, it fits pretty good. It took a forklift and 2 of us to put it on. So yeah, there's a bit of weight to it, but I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah, hopefully it protects the under here a bit when it goes off road and whatnot. So yeah, I don't really want to bash the bar up too much, but pretty much that's its main reason it's there for anyway. So yeah, so this weekend I'll probably take it out somewhere, take it for a run, just see what it does and how much clearance I have and whatnot, and yeah, a bit of fun. So yeah, it was a bit of a struggle to put this tub and everything on, but as you can see, it's a lot better than the last one I had on it. So if you're out there looking for a bar, look on like Marketplace and Gumtree and all that. There's normally second-hand ones going cheap. I picked up this, as I said in a previous video, I think, picked up the tub and the bar. I think it was like $250 all up. So that's pretty good. You're normally paying like $500 for that bar alone, and to get that for like what, $100, and then that thing $250 I think I paid. So whatever, $350. I forget how much I paid for it all up, but it wasn't too much really. So as I said, pretty happy with it. So yeah. So what I'll do now is I'll get home, edit this video for you guys, and chuck it up. And hopefully, if you're out there and you want to change your tub, it helps you out a bit, and you can just see what's involved and how long it takes. Honestly, it's you can probably do it in about 3-4 hours if you're knowledgeable. When I did it was pretty hot, so I had to keep stopping and getting in the shade. So it didn't quite take me 2 days to do, but it took me, I'd say, about 6 hours or so to get one off and then put this one on. So about 12 hours all up to take the old one off, put this one on, put that bar on. So not overly long, but as I said, it was pretty hot on the weekend when I did it, so that didn't help, and made life a lot harder than it should have been. So yeah, so saying that, hopefully you enjoyed it and you can take a few things out of this video. So I forgot to mention, I'm not quite done yet. I've still got to put the tub liner in, but first I need to fill in holes like this. There's a bit of surface rust and whatnot, so got to fix all that up, put my tub liner in, and then probably in the next couple of weeks I'll put the hard cover on, and it should be finished. So as you can see, it looks a lot better than the last one did, and hopefully it works good. I can start towing trailers again now, I should say. So yeah, so if you haven't already, give it a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.